To the dummies who think it is funny to dress up in racist outfits on Halloween. Firstly, I don't know if calling you a dummy is giving you too much credit or not enough. Frankly, it's just the kindest thing I can pull from my throat because what I really want to say is too long for this poem. Secondly, why would anyone dress up as a Choctaw, Navajo, Cherokee when you know that you don't have any Native American ancestry? Thirdly, there is nothing funny about the way you make mockery out of the oppressed and call it a holiday. The audacity it takes to wear someone's culture and call it a costume. How I wanted to smear the smiles off of those sorority girls who dressed up as the Mexican. The way they dishonor the sombrero by making it a decoration, hung construction paper green cards around their necks as if becoming an American citizen is cheap, funny, or easy. The next time you think it's clever to dress like an illegal alien, I want you to see all the faces of the children who had to crawl for days on their hungry bellies just to be rejoined with their families. And here is a piece of advice to the parents who dress their kids up as child terrorists. Don't dress your kids up as child terrorists. Let them be fairies, magicians, a bear, a witch, a clown. There are 101 things better to be than hate or fear, which means don't dress as a member of the Taliban or Republican. In Alabama, it is illegal to dress as a priest, but there is no law to ban fake lynchings or blackface. I can't help think, but every time it rains, it's God crying at the hypocrisy. The last time I was in Mississippi, I saw a boy in a KKK mask, and it wasn't even close to Halloween. The most disturbing part about it was that I wasn't even scared because my skin color gave me the privilege not to be. Too many people make October 31st a date to celebrate things that had never been worthy of exalting. Take, for instance, last year when I saw the tragic murder of Trayvon Martin get smeared into a heartless parody with memes like, "Don't take Skittles to a gunfight," spewing like racial slurs in a post-segregated hallway. When I saw last week people both young and old dressing up as Ray Rice beating his fiance, I honestly wondered if I had missed the joke because all I could remember was my mother packing my brother and I up to take us to live in a safe house for 3 months. Who I will never forget was a lady whose entire face was beaten into purple. She never came out of her room unless she heard me playing the piano. The one time our eyes met, she looked down so ashamed and said, "I'm sorry." I didn't understand why she said that at the time, but I do now. Funny how the beaten, oppressed, and abused are always the ones taught that they are guilty, the ones that our society force feeds the message that they should always be apologizing. Halloween used to be my favorite holiday because I like the idea of people opening up their homes to strangers just to give something away. Now it seems like it's a day for people to unapologetically unmask their racism, parade proudly the things they think but are too afraid to say publicly. Halloween has become the perfect example to demonstrate how America is anything but post-racial. The way too many people with my skin color bastardize cultures and say things like either move or get over it, which is to say, why I don't know if calling you a dummy is quite adequate. But I like to think that if you know better, you do better. So the next time you're thinking about what to wear for Halloween, how about Google what not to wear first? And then maybe you'll learn something, dummy.